Today, we're heading deep into the French countryside to rescue a machine that's been forgotten for over a decade. Hidden away in the Dordogne region sits an abandoned Mercedes-Benz Unimog 416, left untouched for nearly 10 years. It once worked for a masonry company, and before that, it served the local water department. Now it's covered in moss, surrounded by nature, and slowly being reclaimed by time. But today, we're going to find out if this legendary off-road machine can come back to life. Let's get started. Before attempting to start the engine, I begin a full inspection. The engine oil level looks good. The hydraulic oil is clean and at the correct level. That's encouraging. However, the accelerator pedal is completely seized. Years without movement have locked everything solid. I begin applying penetrating oil to every leakage I can reach. While I'm at it, I also spray the exposed hydraulic cylinder rods. Luckily, they're not rusty. Instead, they're simply covered with years of moss and lichen. Cleaning them now will help protect the hydraulic seals once they begin moving again. The next question is the engine seized? Thankfully, it turns over freely by hand. That's a huge relief. However, there's probably water inside the original diesel tank after sitting for so many years. To avoid contamination, I connect a separate fuel tank filled with fresh diesel. I also test the engine using a small amount of starting fluid. The batteries, however, are far too weak. This truck needs 2 healthy batteries before it'll have any chance of starting. Another issue quickly appears. The manual priming pump has a serious air leak. I install a temporary priming bulb to bypass the problem, but fuel still isn't reaching the injection pump. After further investigation, I discover one of the injection pump pistons has seized. The shutoff valve is also stuck in the off position. After carefully freeing both components and bleeding the fuel system, everything is finally ready. Now, it's time to see if the old Mercedes diesel still has some life left inside. With the engine finally running, I can test the hydraulic system. To my surprise, the hydraulic pump works perfectly. Slowly and carefully, I begin folding the backhoe into its transport position. Every movement is done gently. The hoses are old, and one sudden burst could end today's recovery. The brakes are partially seized, but not completely locked. That's just enough to allow the truck to move. Little by little, I reposition the Unimog into an area where a heavy transporter can eventually load it. Now comes one of the biggest jobs of the day: removing the entire Klaus backhoe. The attachment is secured at 3 mounting points, 2 at the rear, 1 at the front using a large ball joint. Before disconnecting anything, I support the backhoe using massive wooden logs. Once the hydraulics are disconnected, I don't want 6,000 pounds of steel dropping unexpectedly. After removing the front mount, I rotate the backhoe slightly toward the rear to better balance its weight. With everything stable, I move the truck forward just enough to disconnect the hydraulic hoses safely. Looking inside the hydraulic reservoir, the oil color suggests there may have been water sitting at the bottom for years. That's something I'll deal with during the full restoration. With the backhoe removed, I finally have excellent access to the chassis. I spend some time cleaning away years of accumulated dirt. Then I test one final feature: the axle locks and the differential locks. To my surprise, both systems still operate correctly. For a machine abandoned for over a decade, that's incredibly impressive. The foundation for this a success. We rescued an abandoned Unimog 416, revived its engine, brought the hydraulic system back to life, and safely removed the massive backhoe. But this is only the beginning. In the next episode, we'll begin the complete mechanical restoration and see just how far we can bring this legendary machine back to its former glory. If you enjoyed today's rescue, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for the next chapter of this incredible restoration journey.